Al Capone wasn't just a gangster with a fancy nickname, he was a businessman. And his business happened to be one of the most profitable industries the United States ever accidentally created. Prohibition didn't simply ban alcohol, it built an entire black market economy from scratch. And whoever controlled that supply controlled the money. Capone just happened to be the most organized, most connected, and yes, the most ruthless guy to do it. When the 18th Amendment took effect in 1920, the government promised that banning alcohol would solve society's problems. They claimed drinking was behind crime, poverty, and broken families. Take away the alcohol, they said, and everything would get better. But they didn't think like economists. They thought like preachers, because demand didn't disappear. People didn't suddenly stop wanting a drink. In many places, drinking actually increased. So now you had millions of people who still wanted alcohol, but no legal way to get it. And when demand stays high but supplies restricted, prices explode. That gap, the space between what the law said should happen and what people were actually doing, that's where Capone saw his opportunity. Capone was born in Brooklyn in 1899 to a poor Italian immigrant family. By his early 20s, he was already working in organized crime. But when he moved to Chicago during Prohibition, he didn't just join the underground economy, he helped build it. Liquor was the new oil. And Capone didn't run a scrappy street gang selling bottles in alleys. He built a business empire. He controlled breweries, smuggling routes, warehouses, distribution networks. His alcohol flowed to hundreds of speakeasies, secret bars pretending to be diners or card rooms, all paying for access to his product. At its peak, Capone's operation was pulling in around $100 million per year, and that's in 1920s money. Today, that's more than $1.5 billion. And Capone didn't just make the money, he laundered it. He invested in restaurants, nightclubs, and other cash-heavy businesses. These gave him a clean public image and helped disguise where the money was really coming from. And the police, the politicians, many were on his payroll. In a city where half the economy had gone underground, Capone wasn't seen as a criminal. He was seen as an employer. Even a kind of local legend. Yes, violence was part of the story. The St. Valentine's Day Massacre in 1929 is the most famous example. But that wasn't the foundation of Capone's empire. The foundation was economics. Before Prohibition, alcohol was cheap and everywhere. After Prohibition, every step of the supply chain, brewers, drivers, storage, distribution, was illegal. And every illegal step added a new layer of risk, and every layer of risk added profit. Capone understood something lawmakers didn't. You can outlaw a product, but you can't outlaw demand. And wherever demand exists, someone will supply it. But there was a problem. Capone's fortune only existed because alcohol was illegal. The moment it became legal again, the profit margins would disappear. And that's exactly what happened. The Great Depression hit and public opinion shifted. Suddenly, tax revenue from legal alcohol looked a lot more useful than moral purity. In 1933, Prohibition was repealed. Just like that, the black market gold rush ended. Capone didn't fall to rival gangs. He didn't die in a shootout. He was taken down for tax evasion, paperwork. His market collapsed as soon as the law changed. But the real lesson survived. Whenever the government restricts something people still want, whether it's alcohol, cannabis, cryptocurrency, or even commodities under sanctions, a new market forms. Someone fills the gap, and the early players make fortunes. But those fortunes only last as long as the gap lasts. Capone became rich because he understood the system better than anyone. He fell because the system changed faster than he did. History doesn't repeat itself, but economics does. If this gave you a new perspective, hit subscribe. History always has something to teach us. I'll show you where to look next.